Okay, good morning, students. We'll start with the lecture. Yes, so last time we have covered up with the CPU scheduling numericals. Yes, if you people remember, we went with the first come, first serve. We went with the SJF, and then there were two things in SJF. One was preemptive, second one was non-preemptive. We covered the round robin and we covered the priority scheduling algorithm. Yes, I think in numericals, any doubt if you people have, you can ask me right now. All the numericals were clear how to find out the average waiting time and the average turnaround time. Yes, students, any doubt? Please write down in the chat window if any doubt you have, else I should proceed further. Should I proceed, students? No doubt in numericals, FCFS, round robin, the concept of what do you mean by preemptive and non-preemptive. Yes, students, clear all the numericals. Okay, so I hope everything is cleared. Yes, for average waiting time, we went to find out the individual processes ka waiting time and then the divide by the number of all those processes. Same way for the turnaround time. Yes, okay. Students from this chapter, mostly the chances of numericals are more. And if we see the theory point of view, then in that case, the main question which can be asked is nothing but this one. What are the five CPU scheduling criteria? Okay. So students, I'll just proceed further. Yes. Now students, in this case, we'll go with the, I have explained you round robin also. In round robin, in that case, the quantum time will be given to you. Depending on that quantum time, you have to solve the problem. Okay, students. Now, next, students, we are coming to the multi-level queue. Yes. Now, since the name is multi-level, it simply indicates that may be more than one levels. Yes. Now, students, here it's written ready queue is partitioned into separate queues. So there are two queues. One is the foreground, second one is the background. Can anyone tell me the difference between foreground and background? Any rough answer? Any difference between the foreground and the background? Yes, students. किसको बोलते हैं foreground, किसको बोलते हैं background? Any guesses? Yes, I'm asking the difference between foreground and background. Don't look at the slide. In foreground, it's written interactive, and in background, it's written batch operating system. I'm just asking a simple term. What is foreground and background? Yes, students? Yes? No answer. Yes? क्या होता है foreground? Yes, in simple terms, if I tell you, the one which you can see is the foreground, and the one which is running in the back is considered as the background. Yes, so for that, in that case, foreground is nothing but which you people can see, the output can be seen. Yes, and background is nothing but which are some server programs which are running at the back, but you people are unaware of that. That is nothing but considered as foreground. Okay, so Sri Lakshmi has given me the answer. Whatever we can see on screen is foreground, and whatever happened in the back end is the background. Very good, very good. Fine. Now, students, here it is being told that foreground is considered each queue has its own scheduling algorithm. Foreground is RR. Students, here RR stands for round robin, and background it's nothing but first come, first serve. Yes. So basically, foreground is nothing but you can go for time sharing system, students, where each user will be allocated a particular time slot, and within that time slot, he or she has to finish that particular job. Okay, while background jobs can be first come first serve, जो पहले आया, students just wait. Am I audible, students? Student, am I audible? Okay, if I am audible, it's very good. Okay, fine. Scheduling must be done between the queues. Yes, so there are two things. Fixed priority scheduling. Second one is the time slice. Yes, so in fixed priority scheduling, it's served from all the foreground and then from the background. Yes, so first all the foreground jobs will be served and then the background jobs will be served. Yes, student, here it is written possibility of starvation. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by starvation? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by the term starvation? Yes. Any guesses? Starvation किसको बोलते हैं students? Yes. Acha, I'll just explain this concept. A particular process is waiting for an indefinite amount of time. Yes, for a particular thing, and that particular thing you are not giving to them. It's called as a starvation. Okay, students. Okay, so I was just explaining starvation एक particular चीज के लिए एक process रुका है for any kind of a resource, and if you are not granting that particular resource is called as a starvation. Okay. Second one, student time slice लिखा हुआ है. Time slice कैसे divide होता है students? Now in that case, students, it's written each queue gets a certain amount of CPU time which it can schedule, yes, among its process. So 80% will be given to foreground and 20% background. Students, ऐसा भी time slice divide होता है so that each and everything should be getting a chance. So 80% we'll give it to the foreground, the things which the user can enter है, and 20% जो आपका operating system पीछे कुछ programs को run करता है. So 20% we'll assign it to the background. So likewise some division is being already divided कि 80% हम पहले CPUs को देंगे, foreground को, and then 20% background को. So likewise the scheduling must be done between the queues. So in short, if I tell you, it basically runs both the things, foreground and background both. Yes. Now students, coming to the diagram of the multi-level queue scheduling. So there are, if you, this is just an example students. So if you just see,